Hello guys. Okay, in this video we are going to check how to connect to a document DB cluster from outside of the VPC. You can refer the AWS official documentation for this, but in this here they are using SSH tunneling, and but the main problem is they are used to connect to the document DB by using Mongo shell. uh, it will be work, but most of case our developers want you to use any third-party clients like Robo30. Actually they have a document about Robo30. It's a client, MongoDB clients, but here in this case I'm using MongoDB Compass to connect to a DocumentDB cluster. So let's start our video. First of all, let me launch my DocumentDB cluster. So we can create a cluster. Let me give it a name. Just the I don't want db.r5.dash. I can choose dbt3.medium. It's enough. And I want only just one instance. Just a private instance. And I can put my login. It's okay. I'm giving just a username and also a password. Okay, and also I'm confirming my password. Yeah. Then in my which VP this is my default VPC. I'm just launching in my default VPC, and it's my subnet group. It's also default subnet group, and I'm choosing here my default security group. It's okay. Okay, the port encryption. Okay, that's others are. Oh, I didn't want to enable deletion protection. Yeah. Now I'm going to create my cluster. Okay, the DB cluster is already okay. I think it's the same name. I already have a cluster. So I'm using testing 0. Yes. Okay, my cluster is now creating. We can wait some time to launch to ready our document DB cluster. Okay, meanwhile, we can check out this document. In this document, actually, this work with the SSH tunneling, SSH forwarding. Actually, we want to launch an EC2 instance and a normal EC2 instance without need to any application or any software. It's just an empty server, and you can use a bashing host or a jump server or any server, but an empty server we want to launch, and that server we are through that server we are connecting to uh, our document DB from outside the VPC. Actually, I'm going to connect to document DB by using my MongoDB Compass installed in my PC through the EC2 server. So I want an EC2 server. Okay, actually I already have an EC2 server. It's an Ubuntu server, I think. Yeah, it's an Ubuntu server, and this is an empty server. There is nothing installed in this server, just a launched server, just a t2.micro. I just launched it. There is nothing more installed in this. Okay. Okay, it's a normal server. Now just look our document DB cluster. And I also installed MongoDB in my laptop. If you didn't install, you can just type MongoDB. You can go to MongoDB, and you can install it. Simple thing. a community server. It's a MongoDB community server. Yeah, you can download this file and just run it. It will install the MongoDB community server. I already installed it. And also you can try on tools and MongoDB Compass. I'm using this Compass to connect to our DocumentDB cluster. I'm already installed it. You can try it, just download it. Okay, my cluster is still creating. I think it will take time. DocumentDB, I had also a security group I specified earlier. That security group is the default. So in default security group, in inbound rule, yeah, I had a custom TCP. This same port is open to that security group, the before security group. It's you can check the ID is E288, the last. This is the security groups of the EC2 that I launched before. You can check this. Yeah, you know, this server security group is I just put it to source as this security groups, because our document DB only open to our Linux server or our Ubuntu server. We didn't open to the outside. It's more secure way. Yeah, now our cluster is now okay. So let me open my MongoDB client. So here I am choose field connection and field individually. Then in localhost I am specifying my endpoint name. What's my endpoint name? Okay, this is my endpoint name. And then I'm using same port. In authentication I'm using username and password, and I enter, I think it's perfect. This is my DocumentDB cluster username and password. Okay, there's nothing. Then in more option, I'm going to choose okay, it's primary, it's okay. In SSL I'm choosing unvalidated invalid secure. And SSL tunnel I'm using identity file. You can use any password or identity file. I have as key file, so I use identity file. And in SSL name I used to give the IP details, the instance detail. This is the server we used for SSL tunneling. So IP, username is Ubuntu, and I'm going to choose my file. It's in desktop, it's pebin.com. I think this is. Then okay, I'm going to connect it. And continue. I think nothing in this create database. Create a database. Nothing to display. It's an empty server, I think. Yeah. So we have connected to our DocumentDB cluster. This is AWS DocumentDB connector. So we connected to the DocumentDB connector through access tunneling from outside of the VPC.